Hi everybody, Deirdre from Deirdre's Reborns and Lupus Life. It's good to be back on, and we've got little Taffy-toots, and she wants to give a kiss to her Auntie Cheryl, all the way over to America. Cheryl Pro 66, Lindsay Reborns. This hair is a mess, because she had it tied up. I just put a little bow with it. Yeah. Your Auntie Cheryl got you this beautiful little outfit, and it does actually fit her quite well. That's the bear clothes, and I also discovered, Cheryl, that at the back, look at this, the bear clothes, her little tail could actually come out here. She does have a tail. I probably have it tucked in somewhere right now. Never mind, we'll do it next time. You see her beautiful green eyes? Yeah. And Taffy-toots is also on to say hello to her new friend, who is over at Suzy's Bunting Babies. Sorry guys, my brain is not working the best right now. Just a quick lupus update as well to let you all know what's been going on. As you know, I had the worst flare-up ever before Christmas, and then I was put on all the morphine patches and the steroids, and I had to wait to see my consultant because he was away, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting, hoping to get put on this so-called brilliant drug. And I finally did, as you know, a couple of weeks ago. And it didn't work out. It was just a complete poison going into my system. And you have to get your bloods checked on it every 2 weeks. And I did get my bloods checked, and the platelets were very high again, stuff like that. And then the word first was to go ahead and take the third dose, so it was 6 tablets on Tuesday morning. So I took those last Tuesday, and then my husband was trying to phone, trying to get hold of Mr. Gardner himself. I mean, I couldn't get out of the bed. I was really scared, actually scared. I thought I was dying. I was just sitting there, and I didn't even remember. I was just literally collapsing like that on the sofa. It was more like an energy thing and a sickness, and oh my God, it was horrible. And thank God he said, no, stop those immediately. So now I'm waiting to see him again. I don't know what his next plan will be. Because he said that the methotrexate, that is the main drug that is used for all autoimmune diseases and stuff. So, and without it, and now I'm not on the morphine or anything at the minute. The sickness is going away. I had a lot of bowel problems as well, stuff like that. But I came round a wee bit tonight. I'm in my bed now, well, this evening. My eyes were actually that sore just sitting staring at the TV all day, because that's basically all I could do. But I thought, no, the fight must go on. And I normally get a break now. That's what normally happens. And then I will go into flare-up of pain and swelling and numbness and pins and needles and headaches. But before, I always fought it and said, no, you can't just put me on these heavy painkillers now. But, it's been years and years fighting it now, so I don't know. What I'm trying to do is, while I'm good now, is just keep as much poison out of my body as possible. The cholesterol is also very high again, so I have to try and concentrate on that now. And then just wait for my next flare-up, which I will deal with the morphine patches, just probably, and steroids. He told me to stay on the amount of steroids that he had me on until I see him, but I've actually cut those down as well, because one of my nice friends, I can't remember which now, was emailing me saying that steroids actually did the opposite for her too and made her more tired at the end of, so I'm trying to get off those as well. So it'll probably be a few weeks before I see him. But I was able to eat a bit today and watch TV. Get out to the toilet, but believe me, I feel so much better than I did. I mean, I couldn't even breathe. I was really scared at one stage. Like, I was just there 1 minute, I just got the next, like there was no strength in my body, and I could feel my heart pounding, and it was really scary. I would never call those drugs again. So the fight goes on, guys, and thank you once again for all your wonderful support. I love each and every one of you. I'm so glad to be back on YouTube, and I'm going to spend a few hours now after this trying to get caught up on some of your videos. And yes, Taffy-toots says hello to her lovely new friend that Suzy got. Suzy's bunting babies. I'll have to check out now. It wasn't named yet, so we don't know. We don't know what you call it. Isn't that right? Also, we've had a lot of problems with the new flat again. We've had all the mold coming back, people kicking the door, passing, like not even little children, like big, like sixth form boys, and I just don't know why they would do that. I mean, but anyway, throwing things at the window, fights outside our bedroom window, especially at the weekend. So we're thinking of just doing what was originally plan A, which was to get in somewhere safer. My sister's actually in at the minute, and she has the buzzer and everything at the door. Residential care, whatever you call it. And as I said to you before, when we moved in here, we were promised all of those things. And then when they got us in here, they were like, no, we don't do that in the flat, and we can't put a ramp. We can't give you this, we can't give you that. And the last time we were applying under my name as well. But then they found out, or the girl that was helping us after about 7 months, that I was actually too young. You had to be at least 55. So this time we're going to do it under Jim's name. Jim is my husband, like 10 years older than me, so, and he has brittle bones, and he definitely needs a ramp if he was ever to be in a wheelchair with the plaster powers on. I mean, what would we do? It's like a big steep step that goes down like that at the front door. So please say a prayer, everybody. We have a form coming out now, and then Alison is going to come out and help us again. Hopefully we'll get back onto the Cedar Foundation through her. I mean, I'm sure it'll take longer this time. It might take a year, might take 2 years, but we have to do it. And it might end up just being a 1-bedroom this time as well, which means like I'm going to have to downsize. Probably the dolls as well. I have a friend who's going to buy the new toddler. I know you're all going to think I'm crazy, and I hope none of you will be angry, or because I know I've done this before, but they just look such fun on other people's channels. But then whenever I get a toddler, they're just impossible to even lift. And like, she was just sort of sitting there anyway, not getting used, you know what I mean? And I could do with the money if I have to move. So she's going to be paying up for her. She lives in England, and then I'll post her. So oh yeah, that brings me to what I was going to say. I wanted to make this video also because at this part of the video, if you're still here, this is where you enter the giveaway. Because as I told you about the mold and everything in the storage room, at the minute I've had to move all the dolls back in here again. So I've got boxes lined up. I need to get rid of these. I think there's like 7 dolls that I bought in from eBay for the giveaways. So the way we're going to do it now, and I really hope that you will join in, because like it's not as if I just went out like to a charity shop and got these dolls for like $1 or £1 or whatever you call it for where you live. Like, I had to bid for some of them and that on eBay, and it's just because, you know, I just love making people happy, and life's too short, you know what I mean? And I saw them, and I was spending, I had money to shop with over Christmas anyway, so I started bidding on them and winning, and you know, they are porcelain dolls, but they're absolutely gorgeous. I think I have 7 now altogether. So the plan is, you will see photos of them. The plan is, do not write down below, enter me. Please, please don't, because it's a secret giveaway. So you just have to write something, any comment at all about Valentine's Day. And then when I put a heart beside your comment, you'll know that you're entered. And you only have to enter the once, and that'll be entered for each week. So every week then I will do the results at the end of another video to keep it secret. I hope you understand that. I hope it's not too difficult. I'm already at over 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Taffy-toots, sweetie beatie. Sit down there a minute because I was going to try and show you. I wanted to show you at least one of them. The way it is then, if you win, you will get to pick from the 7 dolls. You will email me and I will email you lots and lots of pictures. You see my angel here? This was the one that I said was keeping. I was keeping, and it was very tall. Well, this, look how tall she is. This girl is absolutely stunning with blonde curls, blue velvet, with lace dress. So she's in the giveaway. That's her certificate there. Her name, says my name is Helen. That's all the fairest stuff as well that I had to move in from the storage room. So if you look at Angel, then compare her. She's even bigger again. Maybe about 2.5 feet or something. And her curls are so long at the back as well. She's gorgeous. She has a stand. I just took her. She's got a big box that she comes in, but I took her out of the box because I wanted to show her to you. Oh my God, as you can see, I've got all the dolls just stuffed in here for now. They're not even organised. That's the cot for the real baby that's coming in March. So, of course, I will still have my big child doll, and she is a portrait doll of, well, both my granddaughters really. And I've had her from the start, and I've just bonded with her so well that, you know, even if she has to just sit in my bed wherever I am, she'll have to go with me. So, thanks so much, everybody. And of course, all the same rules apply. You know the rules by now. So if you just keep checking back, it'll be every week. I'll be doing the results and my email. You will just email me. I will email you back with all the pictures, and then you will tell me which doll you want. Sorry, I'm so breathless. And I think there's 7, so it's going to be running for 7 weeks. And this is Sunday. So yeah, every Sunday evening the results will be up. So please don't write enter me. Just write like, yes, I dress my dolls up for Valentine, or me and my husband always go out for a meal, or I've never been out for a meal on Valentine's Day, or I've never had a card for Valentine's Day, or any comment at all about Valentine's Day. Okay? I hope you got that. I couldn't think of any other way to do it, to keep it like secret. Because like I said the last time, I literally had people arguing with me that they were subscribed to my channel and they weren't. So I mean, okay. Oh my goodness, I hope this uploads now. Say bye bye, Taffy-toots. Bye. God bless everybody.